How's your day going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a nice sunny day compared to the last week and a half of just blisteringly cold and rainy days.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous.
It's been. I didn't do laundry for like a week, and then I did probably 5 loads
Yep.
in one go.
Yep,
And
I
I was
mean,
like, holy shit.
You just saw mine. Yeah.
I feel ya. But other than that, I've been really good. How's work?
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't ever want to talk about work.
Yeah. How's your work?
Work is great. I can't disclose what I do. Same with you. But
Yep.
there's one thing we got to mention in this cold open is look at this new logo you designed.
Oh,
it looks really yummy.
Yeah.
I love it. So we've called this podcast now the Creator Crunch. It was called In the Life, and then the spur of the moment, I was like,
literally mid podcast episode.
yeah, after I finished, man, I'm having notifications everywhere. I'm just going to mute that. Mid podcast episode, I was like, you know what? If we want to make this creator focused, which is what we're doing, we got to make the name's got to be different. It's got to be so focused. It's got to be zeroed in. So Creator Crunch, something I came up with, and I thought it was quite nice. It had alliteration, snappy, and I thought it would be cute having little bite marks. And crunch is another term for crunching for work,
Yep.
So I thought, you know what? Creator Crunch it is. So welcome
to Creator Crunch,
the podcast from Connor and Hudson. So this is episode 1.
Yep.
And I think we should get right into the topic. Today's topic, we'll be talking about...
This almost doesn't look right now.
Should I put it back up
No,
again?
no. We're good.
Okay, so today's topic, we'll be talking about our old channel, Reboot, that we're still uploading to. We haven't uploaded to in a while because of a recent event that we alluded to in the previous episode.
Yeah, so...
Do you want to go over it with us, Connor?
Yeah, so essentially what happened, the rundown, is we uploaded a video where we put fruit on pizza.
Fantastic video.
It was a pretty good video, actually.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Haven't watched it,
who would have
see it.
known? Mango on pizza?
It's top tier.
really good.
Pineapple can fuck off. But anyway, we won't ruin the video. Go watch it on reboot.com youtube.com/reboot channel.
Haven't said that in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we uploaded the video, and first day or two, it was fine.
It was good.
And then a couple of days in, it just started blowing up.
Yeah.
And
I remember the morning it happened.
yeah,
Because I woke up and I had to do a double take because I noticed our sub count was like an extra 100 subscribers.
yeah.
And then I refreshed and it was an extra 200 subscribers.
And I remember I checked half an hour before you sent that message, and there was no difference. So within the span of half an hour, our channel, which had 400 subscribers at the time, had jumped up to 500.
Yeah.
And then within the span of another hour, it had jumped up to 600 or 700.
And within 2 hours, it was at the 800 or so we're at now. And then it trickled off to 820. And then we've been slowly... We're at 825 now?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
827?
827. Yeah.
So it's been hanging around there since that day. But at first we were really excited.
yeah.
Like, oh,
we thought oh man, we're blowing up. This is great.
Yeah, we thought we made a video that popped. And then it just kept growing. It was exponential.
Yeah.
And
it just, yeah.
I was like, okay, this is weird.
Yep. And there was no interaction with the video either. It just spiked for no reason. It got views, but the video just spiked in views, and that was it. And it got some likes. But
Well, it got a lot of likes, but the like count kept changing drastically. It was like it was dropping in and out of likes.
yeah, it went from 200 down to 60, up to 200 down to 60. It was
And then
really
400
weird.
at one point, and then it dropped down to 200 and something again.
Yeah, so our excitement turned into fear really quick.
Because we thought it was bots.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of people on YouTube, if you don't know, YouTube guidelines and stuff, if you are botting an account, it's instant termination of a channel.
Yeah.
And for big channels, if they got botted, I think they'll be fine. But if you're small and you want to get support, you're fucked.
Yeah. And the other thing as well is if you monetize or anything like that and you get botted, then that becomes a whole thing as well.
That's a whole different can of
because then
worms.
you're not getting views, correct views, and you're getting paid for that. So but yeah, so
It has from lowest tier small creators to even big creators, botting can have adverse effects. And we were worried, and a lot of our friends were worried they
Yeah.
might get botted because we got a message from our friend Josh Guyver from
Yep.
the Guyver channel saying he was worried will something happened with him because we're pretty closely knit on YouTube.
Yep.
And when we looked at the stats, I'm pretty sure like none of the retention time was like over like a few seconds. Like there was a bunch of
Yeah.
1 second retention. Like they'll click the video, hit subscribe. That
Yeah.
was it.
Yeah. But the weird thing as well is the video didn't actually bring any subscribers.
Yeah, it was
So-
went straight to the channel.
Yeah, and subscribe. So we should explain why we think it's bots. With
Yeah.
some stats. So our friends who
With
aren't
evidence.
So our friends who aren't into YouTube and all that sort of stuff don't understand why we think we got botted. And we have reached out to YouTube about this, and not gonna lie, they didn't do anything.
They are useless. Again, if you're a small creator, you are fucked.
Yeah, I've got the stats here.
Man, we're
Right,
blowing
so
up.
what I will say is the content suggesting this video. So this is a really good way to see what other videos on the platform are suggesting your video.
Yeah, it's being recommended it should be recommended alongside very similar content.
Yeah. So
Connor,
we
what-
had a video where we put
Yeah.
fruit on pizza. So what videos would you expect that to go beside other than our
Pizza,
own?
food related,
Yeah.
maybe comedy or challenges, or even like the TikTok compilations because it's comedy.
Yep.
Connor, would you like to tell me the top 5 videos that got recommended alongside us?
All right. Well, the first one I can't even read because it's not in English.
It's in a language we suspect we know what it is based
Yeah.
off where the origin of all these bots came from.
The second one is she is really amazing with a bunch of emojis. The third one is in a language I don't know. The fourth one is defy horse le futur pegaxi. I assume that's a different language.
Yeah.
And the fifth one is also in a different language.
So where was the origin of all these views, Connor? Would you like to reveal our biggest fans, apparently?
Vietnam.
Thank you, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Yes, so one, they're very much the non-speaking English videos.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense for our content. And the majority of our content comes from our viewers come from Australia, the
Yeah.
US, and the UK. There are the
Yes.
3 demographics.
Yeah.
Vietnam is not even on the freaking list. Now it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But like before, it wasn't on the list. So, and 2, no retention on the videos, like only a few seconds. And as you said, they went straight to the channel for subs without even watching a video.
Yeah.
So
The other thing about the video as well is it tells you the percentage of where those views came from. So the first video that suggested our video gave us 2.1%. So 2.1% of people clicked through on that. Then the next two are 1.4%. And then every single one after that is 0.7%. Every single one of them. Normally
distributed.
evenly distributed. Normally that would all fluctuate. So you might have one that's like 20%, one that's like 10%, really big fluctuations. Every single one is 0.7.
It's
It's
we'll take there's a
uncanny.
screenshot up here. I'll put
Yeah.
up for people who are watching the video version of this podcast. But
Hopefully we explained this good enough for the listeners.
hopefully, but so if we boil it down, 1, the demographic makes no sense to blow up.
Yeah.
2, the videos we've been recommended alongside don't correlate to the video we made, nor is it the same language.
Yeah.
3, the subscriber count growing as much as they can without actually looking at a video makes no sense. The retention on the video makes no sense.
No comments on the video.
And no engagement. So
Yeah.
there's
And
5 reasons.
1,000 views to 200 likes is a very high ratio.
Super high ratio.
So that's also a bit, yeah.
Yeah. And also, what, 500 subscribers to
In an hour.
the conversion rate of subscribers
Yeah.
in that video, if it was from
1 to
that
2,
video,
basically.
it is people would dream to have that.
Yeah.
So, and we have a video that has way more views, and the conversion rate is non-existent.
Yeah, yeah.
Ring Fit.
Yeah, Ring Fit.
Ring Fit Adventures is a really popular video we have. Its conversion rate isn't that great.
Way more comments, though.
Way more comments.
Yeah. And even more similarly based videos, we have like the Reddit videos.
Yeah.
That have this roughly the same amount of views. More comments, way less likes.
Yeah. And the conversion rate to subscribers, although have been more
Good.
consistent than our previous videos, still nowhere near that. It's like
Yeah.
almost a 70% conversion rate.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. Like it's like almost 2/3 of all subs on that one video.
Yeah.
Subscribed. But just in case anyone out there is from Vietnam and is a super big supporter of Reboot, We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sorry
and then,
to call you a bot.
and then, how'd you find us?
Yeah.
Because at least like at first we thought, oh, maybe a streamer has rated us or is watching our video on stream and people are coming in.
But we would get a comment at least.
You'd get a comment or something from them.
There's like barely, the comments we see on that video are people we know.
Yeah, every single comment is someone we know,
So
or people who have commented previously on
yeah,
the
people
videos.
known subscribers who have been engaging our community on both our previous videos as well as our live streams.
Yeah,
No one there was, oh, that's a new commenter.
Mm.
They were known to an extent.
So-
that's why we think it was bots.
yeah. But surely you're probably thinking, Connor, Hudson, surely YouTube would have picked up on that, or when you reported it to them, they would have done something.
No,
Not a single thing was done.
they don't care.
The only thing I was able to do was reach out to YouTube creators, I think it is, on Twitter. And they pretty much told me that the analytics will update when it's all ready.
Yeah,
and
I think they're like, don't worry, your analytics will update shortly to reflect the behavior of the video or something,
Yeah.
some bullshit like that. And I'm like, that doesn't explain anything.
that's not, we don't want to lose our channel. We didn't do this.
Is it Russia? Is it Vietnam? Which country is botting me right now? We blamed Russia, and we shouldn't have.
Did we blame Russia?
We like, it's probably a Russian bot. Like, that's the joke,
Oh,
right? It's
as
a
the
Russian
joke,
bot.
yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's a Vietnamese bot. I'm like, damn, Russia, where's your game? You're slipping.
But yeah, so it sort of put a fear into us, though. Like,
Ooh, do we want to upload knowing that bots have targeted this account?
yeah.
Right? Because like the thing we talked about, even with Guy.
Well, this is all assumption based. I should
Yeah,
say. Sorry, like
we haven't uploaded.
we don't have proof other than all the proof we just said.
Yeah.
But we don't have physical evidence that
I mean, it's hard to have physical evidence of a bot, but
Yeah.
like we have enough. We have enough.
we can make a
A very, very
educated
accurate
guess.
assumption that yes, it was bots.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest fear we had,
Mm.
if I'm not mistaken, Connor, is although we could still upload and
Mm.
ignore this, what was it to say that it won't happen again upon a second upload?
Yeah. The other fear we also had was this very well could happen again, but now it's gonna kill our channel in the sense of, so we've got all these new subscribers and our views are not gonna reflect that.
Yeah.
So I think I heard somewhere it is sort of expected that there's about a 10% conversion rate to views to subscribers. So if you have 800 subscribers, if you're averaging about 80 views a video,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. If you look at the likes of, there are YouTubers and stuff that break this rule 100%.
Mm.
But if you see the likes of, say, PewDiePie, 100 million subscribers, so 10% of that, he should be pulling about 10 million.
And roughly some videos pop to 10 plus million.
Yeah.
Mostly they have around the 4 million.
Yeah.
So
He's
it's
probably a bit of a different one because he
Yeah.
had the whole subscribe to PewDiePie, but you get the idea.
JonTron.
Yeah.
It's like got like 4 or 5 million or something like that. And he pulls in like usually a 1 million views or
Yeah.
something. So the conversion rate of the views is reflective and makes sense.
Yeah.
Even like our friend Tyrone, had over 1,000 subs,
Yeah,
but he
gets
pulls
about
in
100 videos.
he pulls in like a few, like 300 to 400 views on his main content.
Yeah.
So it works.
So if we've got 800 subscribers and we're still pulling in like next to no views, that just makes the channel look bad
Yeah.
as well.
Because like some of the videos will start on 40 views.
Mm.
And then, if they're good, they'll pop off.
Yeah.
They might get maybe over 100, maybe 200. And if we're really lucky, 1,000.
Yeah.
But those videos are very far and few between,
Yeah.
right? So we have been talking about this new channel
Yes.
that we're currently showing this podcast on as a way of not going away from Reboot, but maybe uploading somewhere else for a little bit in the meantime and then coming back with core content to Reboot. So
Yeah.
having these two channels. So that's why this one exists. It's
Yeah.
fun. I mean, it's going to have very different content to it compared to Reboot.
Yeah.
And that's sort of how we're focusing is from this little scare we've had, we've sort of trying to separate our content because just in case if Reboot fails in the sense of it disappears one day,
Yeah.
we still have this channel.
Yeah.
Which reminds me I should back up our videos.
Yeah, 100%. But then there was the other fear as well of obviously getting botted again and, the views not looking at everything. But let's just say this all was legit. And,
Yeah.
we could be completely wrong here. It could just be really weird analytics and stuff like that.
Mm.
But we also had a bit of a fear of blowing up. the fear of blowing up and growing too big. So I think, I mean, I'll give my opinion on this. I think growing too quickly can be a bad thing. Sometimes I think, you know, you need to. You need time to grow into the size of the channel you are. And I think we see that as well in a lot of channels where I'll use Equals3 as an example, Ray William Johnson. So he obviously grew the channel when it was, you know, back in the day, grew it to however many million subscribers it had. And then he left.
Yeah.
And he tried to put someone in the place of that. And
So
they had no experience with a big channel. So these people that, you know, didn't know how to run a big channel and everything like that, and it just died. Now, obviously, a big part of that is because people were subscribed for Ray William Johnson, not this other person.
This dweeby guy. They had like 3 different hosts.
They went
at one
through
point.
3 different hosts.
Something crazy. But yeah, it's like you're trying to essentially you're a big figure, and then all of a sudden you put a child on stage in front of 2 million people. What the hell is that child going to do?
Yeah. So if we went
piss
from
himself, that's what they're going to do.
So if we went from 400 subscribers to 200,000 in a day.
That's a lot of new people we don't know anything about. We don't know what they're like. Because generally, like, we know our subscribers.
They don't know our channel law.
They don't know our channel law. And that's a big thing as well. Is like a lot of the jokes we'll make that people from previous videos will understand will just over their head.
Yeah.
I'm not as feared. I don't fear the prospects of growing very quickly.
Yep.
The issue is, how do we sustain a new audience that we don't know what they like? They might like
That's
that one
a better way
video,
of putting it.
but like that one video is not like Ring Fit is not reflective of the content we make.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If everyone came because I was doing workouts all the time, I'm sorry, you're fucked. I enjoy pizza, and
there was a UFC fighter who was eating pizza after his fight, and the reporter goes to him, "Oh, do you enjoy having a 6-pack or whatnot?" While he's shoving pizza in his face, and he goes, "Nah, man, I'd rather be fat and happy than have a 6-pack and miserable." He's
True
like,
that.
I love pizza. I love food. He goes, "I don't know how these guys keep a 6-pack all year round."
Like, let me eat my Domino's in peace, dickhead.
Pretty much.
I'd hate that. Like, you're just having a good time. You had a good match. You deserve the calories. And then some fucker's like, wow, you be concerned about your waistline? It's like, bro.
I'll knock you out.
Bro, like the guy I just did then. Did you see the guy in the ring? He's almost dead. His leg, he stepped back 1 foot and it broke his ankle from the pressure he was under.
But yeah, that's a really good example. Is we did have a blow up moment, which was Ring Fit, and
I hated it.
Yeah,
because this one was very targeted towards me. Like, right? And everyone's like, oh my God, I'm so keen for part 2. Oh my God, when is he going to do another game? When is he going to do more Ring Fit? Fuck off.
Literally for over a year.
Yeah, and I hate it because it made me
those comments.
feel guilty because I wasn't making this bit of content. It was just a once and done situation. And I felt so miserable because everyone wanted more Ring Fit. They wanted more Ring Fit. And unfortunately, I didn't want to make more Ring Fit because it didn't make me happy.
And I think that also, I guess, goes to show that, like, you know, when you put content up online, you got to make sure it's something you're really happy with, because if that effect happens,
exactly,
you don't want to feel that guilt for just something you did for fun.
Yeah, I did it for fun, and it was something like I couldn't sustainably do again. You know what's better than Ring Fit, and this may shock everyone. Ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get ready.
Hit me with it.
Proper diet and lifestyle changes along with regular exercise. It doesn't have to be unconventional like Ring Fit or the gym. Just go for a fucking walk.
Whoa. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
How do you know that?
Well, since the last 40 kilos I lost in the last 5 months of, albeit say, intense gym exercise, prior to that, it was just a lot of walking and a lot of lifestyle changes. Now, we'll totally
lifestyle changes.
Yeah, we'll totally ignore the part of me getting Crohn's disease and that being a contributing factor. But in saying that, the gym part, all me, baby.
I think the other thing with the Ring Fit video, at least how it affected the channel and how it affected you, I also felt like quite bad about it as well, because a lot of the people were coming to, and this is going to sound selfish. I'm
Oh, it's totally fair.
This is a full-on selfish thing, but
Yeah,
all
tell me-
these new subscribers and all these new followers were coming here to the channel for you.
Yeah, because
Which,
I'm
like,
such
obviously, like everyone's gonna have their favorite, right? I understand that. Like everyone, when you have Smosh, everyone either likes Ian or Anthony more, or when you had Rhett and Link. I'm sure there are probably people that like Rhett or Link more.
Game
But-
Grumps, Danny or Aaron, or OG Game Grumps, Aaron and JonTron. People love JonTron and stopped watching because he left.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, when you're on a channel of a group of people, whether it be 2 or 3
Or your
six,
best buddy.
hey, you would hope people would subscribe for the group.
Yeah.
And because people were seeing Ring Fit, and that was it, and they'd subscribe based off Ring Fit, it felt like everyone was just subscribing for you.
Yeah.
And it was sort of like, for me, felt like it was no longer going to be our channel. It was going to be Hudson, maybe featuring Connor, because
Which is like your channel, which was Connor always featuring Hudson.
exactly, yeah. Yeah. So that was a real concern, at least for me. Was the channel going to,
And I didn't want that because when I was looking at doing a part 2, which I really fucking did not want to do, I was trying to do it in such a way that involved you.
Yeah.
Because this one, it was very much an experimental video I tried.
Yeah.
Now that's the only reason I made it. It was an experiment. It was a 2-parter. Wanted some clickbait.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
And the second one sort of had to involve you. I felt if I was going to do it.
Yeah.
Shocker.
There is an issue with
Didn't do it.
yeah, there is an issue with trying to include me in Ring Fit, and
I don't understand. Well, I don't see the problem. Like
No.
I'm a fairly large, super overweight person, and you
Yeah.
are. You do exercise nearly every day, and you're a martial artist who can kick the shit out of anyone. There is a huge disparity in this.
There's no relatability if I went and did Ring Fit.
You're a
with you.
fit person.
Yeah. No one wants to watch a fit person do exercise. Shocker. It's just how it is. People want to relate to someone. And I think that's why your Ring Fit video did so much better than all the BuzzFeed, like, in comparison.
Bro,
like,
can I have
as
a second on the
average.
BuzzFeed Ring Fit video? That came
Yeah,
out
sure.
just before mine.
Yeah.
And I remember messaging you and going, I was pissed.
Yeah.
I watched the video and had no fear.
Yeah.
I was not concerned because unfortunately the BuzzFeed Ring Fit video was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
It was, oh yeah, we're going to do it for 30 days. I only did it 3 times during the 30-day period. It should be fine.
Yeah.
That's not a challenge.
And and the people they had just weren't relatable.
That was shit.
Yeah.
Only one person did the challenge and she was already a gym junkie girl.
Yeah.
Like, what's the
Yeah.
point? And
Yeah.
like, oh, actually, it doesn't achieve the same workout I get at the gym. Of course it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a rubber ring in the middle of your living room.
Whereas, like, I see videos online where, like, they people, like, average people will do, like, martial arts training for, say, 2-3 months straight, and then do a fight at the end of it.
Yeah.
And I think those videos perform really well because it's an average person who has no prior experience learning to do this thing and then doing it. Ring Fit was the exact same. It's
Yeah.
someone with no prior experience doing
Doing
said thing.
And getting a result.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's the story of Ring Fit, and
Yeah, that was a big fucking segue. Like,
Yeah.
tangent. I mean, it makes sense. At the end of the day, if we encapsulate what we just said, just the
Yes.
cliff notes.
Yep.
We had a-
TLDR.
The TLDR is we had a video that blew up.
Yes.
It wasn't really indicative of what we created. It was just a small little experimental video
Yep.
that one of us made, and it did not reflect what we wanted to make.
Mm.
Now, if that happened with this video and it was legit,
Mm.
we don't always eat pizza, or we don't always do these experimental food things.
And
We
could
do
you
a lot of
imagine
dumb
if we-
stuff.
Could you imagine if we ate pizza every episode?
I would love it, but then
But-
I'd have to do Ring Fit again. But I guess that's pretty much the gist of this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
So-
we, do you feel like we got our evidence across about?
I feel like we did. Like, look, if you're watching the video, we'll put the screenshots up, whatever. But overall,
Trust us.
trust us. It's pretty apparent that these people weren't real people.
Yeah.
Or someone just made a ton. Someone was a huge fan
And made,
did a VPN to Vietnam
Yep.
and just kept making accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so we will keep uploading to Reboot.
Yeah, we've got a big video coming up, which is about this channel
Yeah.
when we eventually record it.
But even then, we did a community post the other day, and we got one comment on it.
Yeah, see? Progress. Anyway, guys, I'm Hudson.
I'm Connor.
And thank you for listening to really the first episode of the Creator Crunch.
Yeah, a bit of history about us, a bit of the trials and tribulations that we've gone through.
It's been a ride. So if you have a comment or if you have a topic you want to talk about or any questions, leave it down below, and we'll see you guys next time.